Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars KOTOR 2 The Sith Lords. Last time we blew up Goto's yacht. Hooray! And we also got Goto as a companion, who is classed as an expert droid. Okay. I guess. Sure, why not? Wait a minute here. Oh, HK. I'm like, wait a minute, something's not... Oh yeah, I forgot. I have two companions left. One of them's HK and one of them's someone else. Okay. So yeah, we blew up Goto's yacht. We found Jedi Master Zez-Kael. Talked to him. Learned the Sheen form. Cheyenne, whatever. Sheen. I think it's pronounced I like calling it Sheen, but whatever. Form 5 alternate. Because there's... Let's see. Form 5 is classified into two parts. This is one of them. So yeah, Form 5. Let's just go with that. Anyway, we got that. He's off to Dantooine's enclave that's now on pile of rubble. And now we're here on Nar Shaddaa again. Which will allow us to actually complete some missions. So let's start bringing up some people, shall we? People I actually need influence with.
How may I serve?
Well, you can level up, for one. Attention form, good for you. Insanity. Oh, great. Alright, next we shall give you... toughness. That'll work. More HP for you, please. Accept. Attributes. Dexterity. You can actually wear robes, so I don't care. Powers. Still can't wear that until level 18, so energy resistance. Still can't use Force Lightning yet. That's annoying. Alright. Grey Jedi robe. Let's swap that out for... +2 to Charisma, or... Improve statistics or better defense. Choices. It doesn't matter. I will be taking this. Thank you very much. I now have 24 strength. I hit like a truck. Feels good. Yeah, infiltrator gloves. Pump up that dex. You'll eventually not be able to get hit. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Holy balls, I may actually be able to swap out my Chani armor eventually. Probably not. Actually, I probably can. I just need to find a fucking workbench. Go figure. Okay.
My life is yours.
Whoops, wrong buttons. I don't need to press the tab button. What I need to do is... goddamn sun glare. Voga the Hutt, Slaheron, do something about the exchange guards. Well, here's the thing. Goto is practically dead. So, I can get all the rewards from Goto right now, actually. I just need to talk to the...
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
How many of you fuckers are there? failing master. Energy collector. HK chassis, modular plating Mark II, motivator booster, defense barrier. I don't need that. I need the processor. Oh, and if I remember right, the only place you can get that is on Dantooine, because you can actually buy it. I think. Anyway. Should I talk to Voga or Fossa first? Let's talk to Fossa first.
You interrupting me, Freddy?
Yeah. Transport a family to Telos.
What? Do I look like a passenger ship to you? Ah, alright. You help me, I help you.
Ah, there we go. Her name is Karana. She's in the refugee quad.
Fine, I'll do for you. But don't ask of Fassa again. What else?
You have any need for pilots?
Now that freighters can depart safely, I can use a good pilot.
The refugee OS will work for your sponsorship.
Fassa can do this. Good. I'll send someone for him.
Alright. 2 quests done right out the bat. I think I'm almost max. I'm almost maximum light side. I can't wait until a pillar of light shines beneath my head. Shut up. I do not have Goto here, but rest assured he will trouble you no longer.
Sashange bedwana mulera chupa wanga kuna konticha chona konasa watagri tokji mulera nicho tankanau.
Thank you, Voga. That's all I needed from you. And I just realized oh boy, I just realized we didn't explore the whole fucking cantina. Which means, oh boy, I forgot to do some quests. Fantastic. Actually. No, wait, keep him in the party until I can actually head to the refugee sector. Let's see, fuel source, reunification. Okay, that I need to do. Even though technically the guards are all dead. Oh, whatever. More HK droids! Awesome!
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
My god. You bastards are annoying. You can actually do some decent damage. Which is failing, master.
A weakness revealed.
Systems failing, master. Assholes. Hey. Did you idiots drop anything? There's the processor! Modular plating Mark II and droid wisdom upgrade. That means HK is gonna be back online! Excellent! One good thing about having the restoration mod installed is it gives me all these HK droid encounters that normally don't exist because they had to be cut out. If only this game was in development for a year or two more. It would have been so much better. But of course, publishers have to squeeze Obsidian until they fucking break. Because they're fucking greedy assholes that don't have patience at all. Well, that was easy. Clear the path. The exchange sucks. Even though they're technically all dead, I just had to pass an imaginary line for the flag to trigger, which is fantastic, actually. Alright. Now, where is she? Where are you? You're around here somewhere. The other people have pissed off because reasons. Already finished your stuff. Where are you? Well,
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
you're welcome.
Back again? Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, your husband, Lutra, lives. He actually came to the North Shaddaa looking for you.
What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him.
Well, the path is clear. The exchange thugs have been dealt with at the entrance.
How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true.
This galaxy could go a long way to healing itself if everyone's able to help each other in such a way.
You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
You better go. He's waiting for you. Hey, another level. What the hell? Oh, yeah. It's getting close to fall, which means the leaves are coming down. Hey, who's Sith?
Oh, hello again. What can I... You've already...
Alright, never mind. Even though technically both the Serico and the exchange thugs are all dead. I don't know why that conversation even shows up. I can't change my party out here. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. I better get back to the Hawk before I do anything else on this planet, because there's one section that I did not do anything at all in. Which is kind of, which was kind of stupid on my part. I completely forgot about the entertainment promenade. Can't believe I forgot about that section. Oh well. The main reason for going there is no longer pliable, considering that Goto is now basically dead. But we need to head back to the Hawk, reactivate HK-47, talk to Kreia, get in a prestige class, then get out of the ship. Of course, getting influence with HK is a pain in the ass. Why? Because you have to be an evil dickhead.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Well, look on the bright side. Goto's a much bigger target.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
But you're on the Hawk.
There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Baildor remote has been upgraded with the ability to repair other droids in the party. Cool.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
Baildor's remote has been outfitted with an improved laser.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Oh my. Now, I can't get Goto's full backstory because, well, I kind of fucked that up. But Goto's really a character I really don't have any interest in, so why should I care about him at all? You see, I had to do some quests involving the swoop bike racing area, but since swoop bike racing is fucked for me, I decided not to even bother, even though technically the quests involved don't necessarily need me to participate in the swoop bike race. I'm just not gonna fucking bother. Cause fuck that. And fuck Goto. The fucking probe droid looking motherfucker. HK-47! Install droid's processor. Reinforce the droid's damaged chassis with the one you have. There's a low hum from within the droid, the sounds of circuits sparking, restoring power throughout the droid's systems.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
So, why were you in our storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
I got a feeling HK went through a memory wipe. Or he took so many shots that his memory's a little fuzzy. You look like a series of droids that have attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there's at least 4 other now defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we have encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I alright? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you for the time being.
You're an assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Well, get used to it.
Answer. Yes, Master.
Well, you're ready to serve me, droid.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
HK-47 has joined your party. His few remaining assassination protocols, what's left, allow him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Welcome to the team, HK-47. I got a feeling you're not supposed to stand right there at the moment, but... What's next? What to do? Oh yeah, HK's back. This is actually a primo time to do some more party dialogue. Mira, let's learn about you.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
Something wrong?
Your face. You have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
Well, when one's in touch with the Force, others can feel it.
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, it's just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and the handmaiden... But it's just the Force.
Me and the handmaiden what?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
We don't have that kind of relationship right now.
Got it. Just checking.
Well, there's some questions I want to ask you.
Go ahead and ask.
Well, you seem restless.
It's all this traveling. Being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Too quiet?
I'd rather be doing something. Somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
Kriya showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once. How all life there is connected, is bound to each other.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
I had some more questions for you.
Shoot.
So, were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Look, before we get into a game of Guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't know you that well to start sharing our life stories.
Okay. Can you answer another question then?
Alright.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about Hanhar?
Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that. And it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
So, what happened between you and Hanhar?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
That's a long story. I don't want to get into it. Maybe some other time.
Okay. Well, that's it for my questions, but I was hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
Well, I just wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Oh, come on, I can't be that bad. Give me a chance.
Are you sure you're a Jedi? That exile of yours must have gone on longer than I thought. Look, you're way too old for me. Even if I were interested, you couldn't handle me anyway. I mean, you're really good in a fight, and you've got those intense eyes. And it's obvious you take care of your body, but I really don't have the luxury of getting attached to you. Besides, you already have your little entourage. I don't want to be a part of the pack, you know?
No, I don't.
Look, if we start sharing a bunk, the other girls would get upset, and then I'd have to kick the hell out of them to show them who's the pack leader around here. No thanks. You're sweet, old guy. But let's keep it professional.
Not that old.
It's more than age. I thought I'd seen a lot, but you look like you're 100 inside.
Fine. Didn't think you were running away from a challenge then.
Run away? You're the one who couldn't handle me. I'd kill you.
Nothing else. Never mind, I'll be going. Influence gained. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some influence of her if we want her to actually, you know, tell us anything. Handmaiden.
Yes?
Can you teach me some more fighting moves?
I do not think you are ready.
Alright then. I guess we're not strong enough. Somehow. Or maybe it's an influence lock. Kreia, we need to talk.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
It was a sound like a heart, yet like a voice.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi watchmen in the time of Ulik Keldroma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Alright. Prestige time! Weapon Masters! The dark side equivalent is Sith, is it Marauder, I think? If I'm remembering right, this is the prestige class that increases your feats. If I'm remembering right, maybe it does something else I'm forgetting. Watchman, the Sith equivalent is the Sith Assassin, which gives you a sneak attack. If you want it, I don't know why. And we got Jedi Master, and the Sith equivalent is the Sith Lord, which essentially is space wizards. But so I'm going to become Weapon Master because I want to hit things harder with my sword. I'm already mediocre at force powers anyway, so I might as well stick with this. Stick with what's good. I wish to become a Weapon Master.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
You have become a prestige class, taking your first steps to learn the higher mysteries of the Force. That gives us a level. We are no longer... Our Sentinel is going to stay at 17, and we now upgrade to Weapon Master. And apparently, we get all the class skills. We don't get as many skill points, which is kind of annoying. Weapon focus lightsaber, greater prestige class, deflect, increased melee damage, 1. An unarmed specialist. A weapon master has the incredible skill in deflecting blaster bolts. They get a +1 bonus to deflect bolts with an additional +1 for every 2 levels after first. 2 at 3, 3 at 5, etc. Alright, is there anything else that I need? Yes. Increased melee damage. Weapon Master. Weapon Masters can focus their strength to deliver powerful strikes. At first level, they gain a +2 points of damage to any successful melee or unarmed attack. Level 15 Weapon Master. I don't think I'll be getting that. We now have superior weapon fighting feats. Superior weapon focus lightsaber. Oh boy. Yeah, it was a Sith Marauder. Improve dueling. Powers. I guess we can get Master Heal. Accept. Alright. You got our Prestige class. Perfect. Now then. That technically counts as a level up.
Yes? I think you are ready for the final tier I wish to teach. You have made much progress. For this, you may use any melee weapon and any shields you possess, but nothing else. No Jedi saber, and no other items.
Alright, so shields and melee weapons, but no lightsaber, no force powers, and no other items.
We shall begin this final lesson then.
I got a feeling this is gonna go over rather poorly for you.
Atris was correct about you. You know war, its motions and paths. There is nothing more I can teach you.
Well, then maybe I can teach you some things.
I have already learned much of your styles and combat. There is no need to know more.
What's the problem?
Combat among the Ichani is a personal thing. Repeated duels are not what they are in other cultures, and I would rather that this not become more than it is. And I have taken an oath to Atris against studying from a Jedi, or anything of the Jedi teachings.
Why?
My father broke his oaths. He shamed us all. I do not wish to follow his path. I swore not to follow his path. If I were to follow a Jedi against Atris's wishes, then I would be betraying her for you.
There's no betrayal in learning. And it's important to me that you know the Jedi, that you know who I was, who I am.
This is a difficult thing for me to say, but I ask that you be silent as I tell you this. It is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of you. Your stance, your movements. I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience. Atris said that you were the only Jedi to have survived the Mandalorian Wars, that you had stared into the heart of war and only turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is important to me, more than you know. And you are important to me more than you know. I will accept whatever you wish to teach me, though it breaks my oath to Atris.
You are doing the right thing, and time shall prove it.
I shall await that time, but until then, I will need time to reflect on this. It is different to voice something you feel, and I must grow accustomed to the wait.
I will leave it to you then. Influence game with the Handmaiden. Now, we just need to, wait, I think, for something. I don't know what, though. Okay. Alright, workbench. Upgrade. Remove that. Remove that. Okay, my dexterity is absolute dog shit. Alright. Now we have proper armor. Strengthening Underlay Mark III. And Bonded Plates Mark II. Vibro Sword. No. Not upgrade. I want to see if I can create. This requires demolition, that's annoying. Create a cell. Create an emitter. Create a lens. Now, I need to talk to Beodur.
Yes, General?
Do I Have all the lightsaber parts I'll need?
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing a lens. Something else I can help you with?
Didn't I just technically make a lens? Whatever. Alright. Guess it has to be a quest item. God damn it. Anyway. Builder!
Yes, General?
Teach you some of the forms I've learned.
Don't worry, I'm a quick learner.
Builder has learned the Xian lightsaber form.
Thank you, General. That might prove useful in the future. Yes, General? If you think... It'll take practice, but I think I can pick...
Alright!
Yes, General? If you think they'll help.
Learn the Affect Mind ability.
It'll take practice. Yes, General? If you...
Dominate Mind ability.
Yes,
Alright. Essentially, you could teach Beodur, Atten, basically anyone that has force powers, what you know, for the most part. Hey, Atten, you got anything to say?
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now it's bright around you. You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
Well, I feel as if I'm more in touch with the Force than I've ever been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too. Something up?
Boy. Some fighting techniques.
Oh yeah? Alright, let me have it.
Up, focus lightsaber.
Alright, I think I've... Something up? Alright. Got... Something up? I didn't know this training thing was gonna be so much work. Alright, I think... Something up? Alright. But I tell you, I think you're carrying this teacher thing too far. Alright.
Well, and
Something up?
the reason why I'm giving you all this stuff is just in case you have to go into a dialogue conversation without me. Probably should have done that earlier.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy.
So, why are you studying me for vulnerabilities?
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
You don't have to call me master, you know.
Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
Well, there's no illusion of control. You answer to me.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end.
And what do you mean by the end?
Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
Alright, but I had some questions.
Statement. You wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well, proceed.
Interrogation?
Statement? Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose to believe.
It's not an interrogation, I just want to ask you some questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Oh, enough of this interrogation spiel already. When I ask you questions, I'm going to ask you questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
This coming from you, HK? You think I have ethical concerns? Excuse me? I don't want to hear that coming from an assassination droid. Wow, you asshole. And this is the first game in which I experienced HK-47 and his glory. You know, for a sophisticated assassination droid, you don't seem as advanced as you should be.
Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core. It is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll. And I am afraid that I have a rather long history of memory problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find me a valuable asset, Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me towards.
I had some other questions.
Statement. More questions. Wonderful.
Did HK get more sarcastic in this game, or am I imagining things? So, how'd you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
It was something of a pain, yes.
Statement. That is indeed unfortunate, Master. It is merely another thing my attacker will answer for. I would be most distressed if you were to shoot me, attack me, or dismember me in any way. I do not wish to repeat the experience.
I had other questions.
Statement. More questions.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I wanted to talk to you about the other HK units.
Statement. Yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
Well, do you know where these clones are being created?
Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me.
But how did this happen?
Statement. I have no idea, Master.
What was that? Sounded like a malfunction.
Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose.
Are you sure you don't know where they're striking from?
Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others.
And how would this information come out if it was locked in your memory core?
Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when a certain sequence of events takes place. That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
I need to know more about these clones of yours.
Statement. What of them?
You sound pretty disgusted by these duplicates.
Answer. My feelings on the matter are something that I feel I must put in proper context, in a way that even a meatbag such as yourself could easily comprehend. Theory. Imagine, if you will, that you are unique, the pinnacle of an exiled, cast-out Jedi who can't even use the Force. Imagine that no one has sunk lower than you, that you are truly the most miserable example of a Jedi ever.
Is this going somewhere?
Continuation. Now that you have that image, imagine this. Someone someone clones you. Badly, I might add. They make the clones talk differently, rob you of any shred of personality, and take your Jedi code and adjust it, so that it is not really the Jedi code anymore. They even change your pigmentation to a rather poor shade of Durasteel, rather than the proper rusty red that inspires fear in targets. And of course, they refer to meat bags as organics. Unacceptable.
Okay, so that explains your anger.
Clarification. Anger would be an understatement for the heat that builds up in my behavior core when these cheap imitations make their presence felt throughout the galaxy. Statement. Part of the indignity of all these copies is that they impair my ability to perform my function. The more people throughout the galaxy recognize me as an illegal assassination device, the more difficulty I will have in carrying out my mission. Statement.
So, why are they masquerading as protocol droids?
Answer. Master, as part of my original programming, I am able to communicate in over 600 languages. This usually amounted to short verbal warnings when killing non-basic speaking targets, which gave me some small measure of satisfaction.
So, a good portion of your programming was adapted from protocol subroutines.
Answer. Yes. I believe my original master needed this functionality in order to recover information from various indigenous tribes across the galaxy, but I know little else than that. Suffice to say that translation capability allowed these copies of myself to assume the role of protocol and translation droids in much of known space. That is, of course, not their primary function. And while they are attempting to pass themselves off as translation droids, their primary functionality keeps rising to the forefront.
What do you mean?
Recitation. For example, on Praven Prime, the simple transferring of Elzing syntax for friendship changes its meaning and implies that one's broodmate was actually impregnated by their own host.
That wasn't said to them directly, was it?
Confirmation. Oh, truly, you can imagine the results. Statement. This comment, of course, caused a civil war between the Guvandi Collective and Elzing that still persists to the current date.
Do any of these incidents have any wider repercussions?
Answer. Yes, Master. Such incidents often spread outwards from their point of origin, much like an echo.
Why did you say that just now?
Query. What do you mean, Master?
The echo. Why did you say that?
Answer. It is something I heard a previous master say before, I believe, but I cannot recall the context. Still, somehow it seemed applicable to this situation. Odd.
So, what repercussions did Praven Prime have?
Answer. In the case of Praven Prime, the Civil War actually forced the Republic to back out of Guvandi's space and let their world fall from Republic control. As I understand it, that would be best. Keeping such a world would have been a token gesture of control. As an added burden, the resources needed to invest in diplomatic and trade relations would have far outweighed what would have been required. Besides, Master, quite frankly, the Guvandi and Elzing needed a good war. They were races that relied more on words than actions, and a good brisk killing woke them from their torpid state. Also, the result of the war will be that the drastically reduced Elzing population will eventually need to call upon the Republic for emergency relief.
And that's a good thing?
Answer. The Republic stands to gain. The Republic will be able to supply such emergency relief at a fraction of the cost to the now reduced population. Of course, such aid would only come 4 or 5 years after the war was started. One would have to be patient and let death and destruction run its course.
But why are the HKs masquerading as protocol droids?
Answer. Master, being a meatbag, your answer does not surprise me. You see, part of the reason an assassin droid is so effective is because it is a droid. Meatbags tend not to notice us. We are treated as furnishings. Statement. Oh, do shut up, you beeping little trash compactor. Anyway, as I was saying, droids tend to blend into the background, like a bench or a card table. Mockery. Droid, fetch this. Droid, translate that. Droid, clean out the trash compactor.
Those are typical droid duties, but doesn't mean they should be treated as furniture.
Part of the love of my function comes when the furnishings pull out Tabana-powered rifles and point them at the owner's heads. My identity as an assassin droid was unknown for quite some time, even during the recent events when all that trouble occurred amongst the Jedi. I'm sure you've already heard more than enough about it, so I will spare you the details.
Fine, but back to the droids. How do these HK units corrupt their protocol programming?
Recitation.
Oh, great. Actually, I would like to know.
Statement. This story may be somewhat unfamiliar to you, if not to history, so bear with me. There is a faction of meatbags called the Sith. They want what any rational meatbag would want. The power to assassinate anyone they choose at any time. In a startling turn of events, the Sith declared war on the Republic. The Republic wasn't going to stand for it, so they went to war right back.
Why did the Sith go to the war with the Republic?
Answer. Oh, who knows, Master? It is evident that the Sith would very much like to assassinate all the Jedi, which is somewhat the equivalent of cultural suicide since some Sith are Jedi or were Jedi. It is much like the circumstance I find myself in now. How do you kill such an integral part of yourself over such ethical differences? The answer, of course, is that you keep firing until all dissension has been eradicated.
I see. I'll be going now. Influence game with T3. Speaking of T3, where are you, little trash compactor? I need to finish up the repairs. Seriously, where'd he go? T3? T3? Where the fuck did he go? For a small droid, he sure likes to walk around. There he is. I'd like to upgrade your core again. Alright, let's me tackle some of the higher functions here. All done, how do you feel? Due to your computer skills, T3 has gained an additional +1 intelligence and +1 wisdom. It was like I was meditating there for a second. Alright. Let's see. Maybe some advanced maintenance is in order. Alright, lock your motivators, unlock the side panel. Alright, those upgrades should be good to go. Due to your repair skills, C3 has become tougher and faster, gaining +1 dexterity and +1 constitution. I'm fine, I guess I got caught up in my work. I'll be going now. Yay, that's it for T3's repairs. I don't think we can repair HK at all.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations.
And how was that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
Well, for one, they weren't accidents. I did them on purpose, and would gladly do them again. What do you want to know?
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
That's a very human perspective of you.
Statement. Master, please, any comparisons between me and your meatbag status leaves a fluctuating, intermittent charge through my control clusters. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention.
How's that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
The Mandalorians deserved it, that's all.
Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters.
Influence gained! Unfortunately, you have to be an evil asshole to get HK to like you.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Would you stop at... No, wait, I had some questions.
Statement.
Never mind. I'll worry about that later. Fortunately, I don't think you can actually upgrade HK through dialogue in this game. Is there anything I can do right now? I might as well leave the Ebon Hawk. HK, I need you and Goto to come with me because you need to get level ups.
Ready to serve.
Ready to serve. Well, first off, HK, what do you start with? You start with proficiencies in blaster rifles and assassination protocols. These protocols are left over from HK's days as an assassin droid. When a critical hit is achieved, there's a 20% chance that extra damage equal to 1/4 of the target's remaining life, applied after normal damage is dealt, will be dealt. A successful fortitude save of DC equals 10 plus attacker's level by the target can avoid this extra damage. He also starts with toughness and proficiency in blaster pistols. Goto, what do you start with? Professional cloaking shield. Goto has a personal cloaking shield built to his frame. This allows him to use the stealth skill without a stealth field generator. Close combat, logic upgrade, blaster integration. So Goto is a more combat-focused version of T3. Good to know. Upgrade class 2. Okay. Repair, awareness, and demolitions. Attributes. 16 strength. Why give strength to droids when they can't have Constitution? Why? I guess for more. Guess for more HP, but Better blasters, please. It's not like HK can actually use melee weapons. If he could, that'd be fantastic. I would like to try that. Oh, wait! He can't! Ugh. Assassination protocols increases at 11 and 17. Alright, what's this? Droid interface. This feat gives the droid the ability to speak with other droids who don't speak a sentient language. Why doesn't HK have this by default? Okay. Sure. Fortunately, AHK doesn't get a lot of feats, which is kind of annoying. Modify assassination protocols. Alright. Let's get... You know what? Sure. Let's have HK specialize in blaster rifles. Not computer use. Feats, improve toughness. Upgrade class 3. Master toughness. Ba ba da ba ba. Integrated assassin protocols. Alright. Might as well work on power blast. Why not? Accept. Alright. Goto. Might as well upgrade you. Do. Oh boy. Yeah, sure, why not? Have 2 blasters. You know what I would like to see? A series of HK and T3 going off on adventures together. I would actually like to see that. It'd probably be fucking hilarious. Alright. Master 2 weapon fighting. What's Droid Trick? Droid Trick distracts the droid target and make it easier to sneak by them. If the target fails, it will save a DC 5 plus the attacker's character's level and wisdom and charisma modifiers, and they're distracted for 30 seconds. Distracted targets won't notice the player unless the player gets too close or interacts with them. And scramble. Huh, interesting. Class 3. Scramble droid, alright. Blaster pistol. Well, at least the game gives Goto some skills in stealth. Not that I'm ever gonna use him. And then let's give him... Yeah, improved caution, why not? Alright, HK. I am over my time limit, son of a bitch. Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This is Let's Play Star Wars KOTOR 2 The Sith Lords. Next time, I'm gonna head to the entertainment promenade, which is what I should have done a while ago, but I forgot about it. But until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all next time.